James Hopkins, is he a scammer or is he legit? Let's find out.
Yeah, this the freezer, hot yai channel. And expat sipping ya dong. Chilling with the local ties, getting our style on. I interview expat and locals with the dope vibes. If you're digging the vids, then click subscribe. Yeah, this the freezer, hot yai channel.
Let's watch some fucking Joe Rogan. Ugh.
Dope. Josh, Jason, thank you. Thanks for being here. Try to keep this sucker like a fist from your face. Gentlemen, what's happening?
What's up, guys?
The
Just putting a quick
fuck
video
is
together
this?
for any expats,
Fucking ads.
any travellers,
Fucking hate
people living
ads.
in a
What's
different
this
country
shit?
who are kind
What
of
does
looking
this fucker
for
want?
a way of sustaining a happy, comfortable expat life without trading all of your time for money. Now, if that's you, then I just want you to stick around because I want to share with you how I'm sustaining a very comfortable, very happy, time-free, independent lifestyle without trading all of my time for money and without having a job. Okay, so essentially what I do is I have learned a marketable skill of digital advertising. Okay, now I essentially run digital adverts for local businesses, and I don't own a local business myself or anything. I run their advertising, and they happily pay me $500 to $2,500 per month per client for the pleasure of working with me. Why? Because they,
Why are you telling me this?
my job is to ensure that their business is always full of happy new customers. And I decided to teach people how I've done what I've done to kind of see whether or not it was transferable onto other people. And the results of some of my students who are expats have been phenomenal. Okay. Now, if you are in that kind of situation where perhaps you're teaching online, or you're teaching, or you're doing a kind of job that you don't necessarily like, but that you have to do to sustain the lifestyle that you have. If that's you, then I'd like to invite you to a completely free training by clicking the link below and registering, and joining me for 25-30 minutes whilst I walk you through the business model that has achieved, that has transformed my life, but not only my life, for your digital advertising skill. Okay, so if that interests you, or it's something that you'd like to find out more about, I'd like to invite you to that free training. Click the link below, register, and I'll see you on the inside.
I'll see you. Fucking hell, this is life changing. Alright guys, so that was just a bit of fun. I'm still wearing the wife beater, still in character. I'm sure you've seen these ads around YouTube and Facebook. Hey, are you an expat living in Thailand? You can make money online. I'm sure you've seen these ads around and you've wondered what they are. I did the work for you. I went through the funnel. I went through this guy's free training, and then not so free training, and then even a mentor session over Zoom, which I recorded. I'm going to tell you what I think this is, what it is all about. So listen up. So I'm going to look at this with a bit of a skeptical mind to start with. The video that I watched is one of the video ads. He has another one where you see this kind of drone shot of this nice looking house in Thailand. So I wondered, is that a rental? It makes out that it's his house that is bought in Thailand. He doesn't say it, but he makes, that's the idea, he's making it out. Did he rent it for that video? Or did he rent it for a few months while he was here? That's what it looks like it is. The kind of house in the video, it's about maybe 5 to 10 million baht house, something like that. It's like $120,000. So it's not, it doesn't automatically mean he's a millionaire, even if he did buy that house. Which would have to be in his wife's name anyway, or in his business's name. I asked him about it, so I managed to start going through his funnel, and I went into his Facebook group. In his Facebook group, I asked him the question. Let me read the quote here. So I joined, so I actually messaged a couple people who I thought were involved with this, and one of them replied and said, hey, yeah, if you want to find out more, I'll put you in the free group. So he did that. You join these kind of culty type groups. I'm not saying it is a cult, but it's got a culty vibe to it. Usually you'll get a welcome message. Hey everybody, welcome Fraser to the club. And then everybody comments like, hey, congratulations for joining. Congratulations for taking action. And then there's that one guy that types, boom. Anyway, you've seen these things before. Anyway, James Hopkins, the guy behind this, commented, hey, what's up? And I replied, "Hey, your house looks great in your YouTube video. Is that in Chiang Mai? Did you rent there? Were you living in Thailand? I would love to know. I would love to do something similar, get a place with a nice pool and everything." So let's see if he says, "No, that's my place, I bought it," or if it was a rental. And then he just replies about something totally different. He says, "Not been in Chiang Mai for a while, man. We go all over in team events and stuff. Just got back from Crete a couple days ago. Off to Cyprus shortly. COVID's restricting movement a little, quite a lot. Anyway, so we'll be Europe bound this year. It's hot in here. Hope to see you, jump in, blah blah blah." So he did not deny that it was a rental place. Probably was, but he never confirmed it either. Doesn't really mean it's a scam, but a lot of these online guru type people will rent out nice cars and houses to make their introduction videos and promo videos and stuff. So I started going through this guy's funnel. Before I did that, once I was in this Facebook group, I noticed I've got a lot of mutual friends also in this group, so I thought I'd message them. Although one of the group rules, don't message anyone else within the group. Don't post a comment like, "Hey, is this legit? I just want to know if this is legit or not." If you do that, you'll be instantly banned. Only post positive things. It's the same in all these kind of culty these kind of groups. Anyway, so that's what it was like. And after I messaged a couple people their experience with it, and I got replies. Some people said they've had horrible experience, wasted lots of money. Other people said they're making good money now. So that's that. But one of them obviously grasped me up to the admin, or to James, and he just instantly blocked me, and had also booked a call. So as you go through the sales funnel, you'll eventually reach a call, a Zoom call, and they cancelled it 2 hours before. So obviously they decided something's up with this guy, and they didn't do it. But I didn't give up. I went through the process again with a different email and different name, and through a VPN, a different IP address. So his videos, basically, it's the same sales tactic as all these kind of gurus. They sell you the why first. They hit you really hard with the why. This is what you can get. Think about the life you can have if you can get all this money. That's what they want you to really focus on. Not so much the content of the course. So it was like an hour and a half video you made me watch through. An hour and 10 minutes of, you don't have to be a teacher. You don't have to have your own boss. You can travel the world. You can have freedom. Blah blah blah. All this stuff. And then 10 minutes. This is kind of what we do in the course, and this is what you teach you, and this is how you make money, for like 10 minutes at the end. And then you book, after that one, you book a call. The call I ended up going on with a woman. I'm going to omit the name and I'm going to blur out the face. So yeah, then before having the call, you've got to go for another hour and a half video, which again is about an hour and 15 minutes of hitting you really hard, emotional sales tactics, talking about the why, what you can have, the lifestyle you can have, blah, blah, blah. And then a good 10-15 minutes, vague idea of what the project is. So you've got to go for this call if you want to know more. So that's what happens. And it says, alongside doing this myself, I also have a coaching business to help people apply my method too, for those who are invited to work more closely with me and my team. If what he's doing is so valuable and makes him so much more money, he wouldn't be doing this. It's clear selling the dream makes him far more money than being a marketing agent. I'll explain what the actual product is soon. And then also on this slide he says, this is invitation only, which is why we have a flawless reputation. I'll get into the reputation as well. So invitation only, these kind of things, they're just put in there. Basically, anybody who wants to give them money, they'll take your money. But this just tries to make they're trying to make you feel special, okay? this slide kind of weirded me out. So he puts up a picture of Elon Musk, and he says, "But I didn't start out like this guy. I had nothing, and I worked for $500 a month in a call center, but then I worked really hard, and I did these new things, and then I got rich." Unlike Elon Musk, who was born with everything, I think he chose a wrong example there. For those who know about Elon, he arrived in America pretty young with no real money or education. I think he did have support from a slightly wealthy family, but he didn't have like a huge investment sum to start a business or anything. He was living in a small room office while he was developing Zip2. So I don't know what that's all about. Anyway, next slide. This just shows his bank statement and how much he was making. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. It doesn't say where this money's coming from. Is this money coming from your selling your courses, or is it coming from your business? And another thing, this proves nothing. These are the easiest things to fake in the world. Like, anybody can fake a PayPal screenshot. It's so easy. Like, a baby can do it. You can do it in Paint. You don't even need Photoshop to make a half decent fake. You can do it in Paint. He always points to his Trustpilot reviews. So Trustpilot can't be trusted. There was a Channel 4 documentary about how easy it is to manipulate Trustpilot to make it look good for your company. So that is meaningless. It absolutely means nothing. So that doesn't help at all. Although that's what he keeps pointing to as his credibility. But like, seriously, Google the Channel 4 documentary about Trustpilot, and this guy basically creates a company that doesn't exist and gets like to the top of the ranking of like 10 or 15 different categories. And then even if people come in later and put in 1-star reviews, it doesn't make a difference. You can even flag up 1-star reviews and get rid of them and stuff. What he's actually selling is basically a course on how to be kind of a digital advertising agent. So you go to maybe a business that may not be computer literate, they don't know how to run ads and manage their websites and things like that. You say, "I'll give you a website, I'll give you some Facebook ads, some Google ads, I'll send customers to you, you pay me $500 a month to do that." Now that sounds great, but actually doing that is extremely difficult. So I'll talk to you about some of the reviews later. But yeah, so that's basically what it does. Another thing is, you can learn how to do this online. There's tons of courses. If you go on Udemy, where I have my course, which I sell for like $10 or $15 one-time payment for online teachers, there's also courses on how to do this, and I'm guessing they're much more comprehensive than even than his course, because they rely on actual reviews and not a kind of cult supporting and backing each other up. Okay, so what's the price of this course? At the end of the sales call, they gave me the price of £3,800 British pounds sterling. That's a lot of money, guys. But this is what pissed me off after. They said, but it's $2,800 if you buy right now. And what that is called is high pressure sales. High pressure sales, although it's legal, it's massively unethical, especially when you're targeting expats who are living in Thailand. They're struggling. Maybe they're teachers on $30,000 a month. They're really struggling, and then someone comes with this opportunity. They sell them on the lifestyle, and then they come in with this price. But if you don't pay today, you have to pay £1,000 more the next day. And if you don't pay and you don't do this, you won't have the lifestyle that you want. And that's what the person in the doing the video was going on about. No, if you pay today, you can have this lifestyle. What's stopping you having the lifestyle and the time freedom that you want and all this kind of stuff? I know this kind of sales tactic because I've kind of done it myself when I was in my younger years. I got involved in multi-level marketing, and you do the same kind of sales tactic. You start with the why. You focus on what does your client want? What is their why? And then you really break that down. You go into it, you ask lots of questions, and you make them really think about what they want and what kind of future they want, and what they want to change from now. And then you bring it into, you give them your solution, which is the product you're going to sell them or the service you're going to sell them, and then you give a high pressure sale right at the end. If you don't buy now, it costs you a shitload more. So that's pretty much what his course is. Teach you how to be a digital marketing agency and create your own business. Charges you $2,800 if you can pay during the sales call, or $3,800 after. Now this may change. Obviously, maybe the person selling had some flexibility too. What are you getting out of this course? Are you getting a commission? She kind of rambled on about, I like to help this guy because he helped me, and and yeah, I kind of get a commission too. Okay, and then I asked, because I'd already told her how much I earn, my salary, because as part of the warm-up sales process, working out my why and my situation, she also asked how much do I make a month, and I told her, and then she said she does get a commission. So I said, in the same way that she did it, I said, so what does that look like? How much is that? And then she denied to answer. Can I ask what that looks like, the commission? Come on, I told you my monthly earnings. It's only fair. But then later I asked, as well as if I join this and get involved, is there also opportunities to refer people and make money that way? And she says, yes, there is, and you can earn £400 and more per referral. So this is another thing. I think a lot of people in the big group, the big Facebook group, joined, maybe didn't make any money with their business, and then they're just hanging on, trying to bring in other people just to get their investment back. And that's why the group can stay positive too, because people still want to bring in more people. They want to get their investment back, and it seems like a mess to me. Now, I am going to talk about both sides. So I did speak to, firstly, he's got a lot of testimonials from a lot of people, and they seem legitimate, people who have taken his course and successfully set up a business and made income. I don't know. So one guy did message me, and we went back and forth, and he was super happy with the course, and he was making good money, and he said he hasn't made any money through commissions. He's only made money through his business. So let me conclude this video, and I'm going to snip things in when I edit. But so what do I think about this course? I think it's overpriced. It's way too expensive for what it is. It's culty. I don't like these culty kind of things, whereas you're in this group, you've got to be positive. If you ask the wrong questions, you get kicked out. If you've got nothing to hide, I've got other friends who have actually 2 people said, hey, I messaged the guy just asking a couple of questions, and I was blocked from the group. I messaged a couple of people asking questions about what's going on. I was just instantly blocked. So if you've got nothing to hide, why are you doing that? That's a bit strange. Some people have told me 2 people have told me they've succeeded with the course and made money. Now, I don't know if they're telling the truth or if they're in denial, but I'm going to take their word for it and say yes, they are. But at the same time, I don't think it's worth the price. I think he's using high pressure sales to sell the dream to people who can't afford it. A lot of people will be taking credit card loans out and stuff to pay for this, and then possibly maybe not having the skills, or not having the know-how, or not having the kind of work ethic or personality to be able to succeed in it afterwards, but they just force them into this high pressure sale. I think that's wrong. I'll link in some Udemy courses that are really, really cheap. I'm not an affiliate or anything, but just really courses that are really cheap that teach the same thing. Also, If you just YouTube search how to run Google ads, how to run Facebook ads, there's tons of videos on YouTube, and there's tons of good ones that give you all the information for free. Although it is sometimes nice to do a paid course where everything is structured in a nice order and all the information is brought into one place, which is why I like Udemy. That's why I created my course on Udemy as well. Yeah, so I'm gonna end that video there, and I hope that saves some people some money, and maybe someone watched all that and still decided to buy and then was successful. Alright, so if anything I've said today is wrong or negative, if somebody's watching or if James is watching and you think what I've said is wrong, please do comment below and let me know. Email me, fraserhatyai@gmail.com. And if James is watching and he's really pissed off about this video and he disagrees with my points, I'm willing to do a one-to-one interview with you, either on my YouTube or on your YouTube, and yeah, I can answer all your questions and you can answer all mine, and maybe you can show me that I'm wrong, or maybe I will show you that you were wrong and that you're possibly taking advantage of people here in Thailand. Alright guys, have a nice day. Stay safe out there. It's wild, wild west. And drink Leo, the classic one with the metallic bottle. Can't even buy this anymore.
Oh my god. Right.
มาจากไหน
เยอะเพื่อนนี่